What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Ford Mustang EcoBoost video for you. However, today's video is only performance focused. So if you haven't seen our other video, make sure you go check it out first if you want to know more about the car. So guys, to better understand the performance of a car, we must know the numbers. The Ford Mustang EcoBoost comes with a 2.3 liter inline-4 turbocharged engine that makes 310 horsepower, and it does 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 6.3 seconds, which isn't too bad. But the 2021 model comes with 335 horsepower and it does 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5 seconds. So that is a second, well, it's 1.3 seconds faster. Now let's talk about some of the things that will affect your car's performance. And the first thing we're going to talk about is tires. Now take a look at this. First of all, this is dangerous, and second of all, it's just a lot of lost traction. Now I know these are the front tires, but the back tires don't look very different from this. So make sure you're always changing your tires to be safe and to get better traction. The next thing we're going to talk about is engine. Now, if you always keep your engine clean and well maintained, you're going to be able to save your horsepower. And other than that, you'd really be surprised what a new set of spark plugs can do to your car's performance. Now, let's quickly talk about some things on the inside before we take the car out on the road. And before we do take it out on the road, we're going to do a couple of launches to see if we can do the 6.3 seconds. All right, guys, let's talk about these switches here. You have your hazard light, then you have your traction control. Now, this is where things get interesting. If you were to just push that up, your traction control would come off, and if you would push it up again, your traction control would come on. But if you were to hold it up for a few seconds, your advanced traction comes off. Now, advanced traction means you are a crowd killer without any traction at all, so watch out. Next to it, you got your steering wheel feel. If you were to push that up, you'd be in normal. And to be honest with you, normal is quite normal. But if you were to push it up again, you'd be in sport. And sport is where the steering wheel gets a little heavier. It feels a bit more precise. And next to that, you got comfort. Next to that, you got your drive modes. You obviously have normal, you have got sport plus, and you've got track, and you've got snow rain. Something we don't get to use, as I mentioned in the other video. It's just, it's nothing we get to experience here, as you can tell, and it's very bright outside. And now we're gonna launch the car a couple of times and hopefully try to get 0 to 60 anywhere between, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5 even. So if we can do that, that would be great. So let's go launch the car and then we'll take it out on the road. Okay guys, so we're gonna launch the car 3 times. Once in drive, once in sport plus, and once in track. So we have our first launch in normal drive mode, and luckily, if you haven't seen the other video, this car has something called track apps where you can use it to track all your acceleration times and track lap times and all these things. So we're gonna use that for the most accurate results. Alright guys, now we are in sport mode. Alright guys, now we got the car in sport plus, and this is our second run. So seconds again. All right guys, the car now is in track mode. This is our last launch. Hopefully we can get a bit better than 7 seconds this time. Alright guys, we got 7.3 seconds again, and there are so many reasons why this car is doing 7.3 seconds, because this road is very bumpy, but it's the only empty safe road where we can do this. And also my tires are completely wiped, as you guys saw earlier in this video. I'm not gonna keep making excuses. Let's get out on the road. Coming out of a roundabout now, and we're about to enter a road. Let's say we just want to put the car in sport and we want to floor it. And here we go at another corner. We're gonna put it again in sport, and we're just gonna down it. We picked up a... Alright guys, so before I end the video, there's a couple of things I want to talk to you about. And I know I've probably said this 1,000 times during this video, but this car really does feel great on the road. And you don't need the GT to have a lot of fun, because I do have a lot of fun in this car, and just to let you know, it looks exactly like the Ford Mustang GT, and the difference isn't that massive. Yes, the other one does 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds, and it's a V8 and it's got 400 something horsepower. But if you can't afford it, this is the perfect alternative. And a lot of people say, oh no, I'd rather go with the V6. Yeah, the V6 is cool and all. I feel like the EcoBoost Mustang is a lot better than the V6 Mustang. I'm sure it's a debate somewhere, but for me, it's not a debate. But anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you still have any more questions or videos you'd like to see on the Ford Mustang EcoBoost or anything else, please let me know down below in the comments and we'll get it done for you. See you guys next video.